Hello everyone, and welcome back to another peaceful walking adventure here in downtown Toronto. Today's video was recorded on Tuesday, July 21st, during one of the rainiest days we have experienced this summer. Since early morning, the rain has been falling almost continuously, sometimes gently and sometimes quite heavily. Although many people dislike rainy weather, actually feel rather happy today after the smoky skies we experienced over the past week because of the Northern Ontario wildfires. Seeing steady rainfall brings a sense of relief. Every drop of rain feels valuable, especially when we know that forests, wildlife, firefighters, and nearby communities have been enduring such difficult conditions. As I slowly walk along University Avenue with the sound of rainfall surrounding me, the city seems much quieter than usual. Cars drive more carefully. Pedestrians carry colorful umbrellas, and the reflections on the wet pavement create a peaceful atmosphere, instead of rushing from place to place. Today is a wonderful opportunity to slow down, appreciate the fresh air, and simply enjoy this calm moment together. I hope this relaxing walk can also give you a short break from your busy day, wherever you may be watching from around the world. One reason this rainfall feels especially meaningful is the ongoing wildfire situation in Northern Ontario. According to the latest updates, hundreds of wildfires have affected large areas across northwestern Ontario this season, with many fires still burning despite the tremendous efforts of firefighters from across Canada and several international crews. Some remote communities have been evacuated, while smoke has traveled hundreds and sometimes thousands of kilometers, affecting air quality throughout Ontario and even parts of the United States. Fortunately, periods of widespread rainfall have helped firefighters reduce fire intensity in some locations, although officials continue to warn that dry weather and lightning can quickly create new fires. Experts remind us that meaningful recovery requires not only rain, but also weeks of favorable weather before the forests become significantly safer. Looking at today's rain in Toronto, I cannot help hoping that similar weather is reaching the northern forests as well. Nature often reminds us that everything is connected. Even though we are walking comfortably in the city, many people farther north continue working tirelessly to protect their homes, forests, and wildlife. They certainly deserve our appreciation and respect. As the rain continues falling, University Avenue becomes even more beautiful. The wide boulevard, mature trees, fountains, and impressive buildings create one of Toronto's most elegant streets. Many visitors are surprised to learn that this famous avenue has a long history dating back nearly 2 centuries. In the early 19th century, the road originally served as the grand entrance leading toward King's College, the institution that eventually became the University of Toronto. At that time, it was known as College Avenue, with ornamental gates, fences, and rows of trees creating an impressive entrance for visitors. As Toronto expanded, the gates disappeared, the roadway was widened, and eventually separate sections were combined into today's University Avenue. During the early 20th century, the avenue was extended south toward Front Street, helping connect the growing downtown with Union Station and the waterfront. Over many decades, it gradually transformed into one of Canada's most recognizable ceremonial boulevards, surrounded by hospitals, government buildings, courts, cultural institutions, and memorials that reflect Toronto's history and development. Today, University Avenue is often called Toronto's healthcare corridor because several of Canada's leading hospitals are located here. Every day, thousands of doctors, nurses, researchers, students, patients, and visitors travel along this avenue. During the COVID-19 pandemic, many people around the world saw images of these hospitals and the remarkable dedication shown by healthcare workers. Walking here always reminds me that behind every large institution are ordinary people working incredibly hard to help others. Along the boulevard, you'll also notice numerous monuments and memorials honoring military service, medical achievements, and important moments in Canadian history. Even if someone simply passes through without knowing the stories, there is a quiet dignity about this avenue that encourages people to slow down and observe their surroundings. On a rainy afternoon like today, the reflections of historic buildings and green spaces create an especially peaceful atmosphere that is difficult to capture on a sunny day. While enjoying this relaxing walk, another interesting topic comes to mind: the incredibly rapid development of artificial intelligence. Over just the past few years, AI has become part of everyday life. It can translate languages, generate images, summarize documents, write computer programs, and even assist doctors and scientists with research. This naturally raises an important question for many young people. If AI continues becoming more capable every year, is it still worthwhile to spend 4, 6, or even 10 years studying at a university? It is an interesting question without a simple answer. And during the rest of this walk, I'd like to share a few personal thoughts. Technology is changing quickly, but perhaps education is about much more than simply collecting information. Information has become easier to access than ever before. Wisdom, judgment, creativity, communication skills, teamwork, and ethical decision-making, however, remain qualities that people continue developing through years of learning and real-life experience. As artificial intelligence continues to improve at an astonishing pace, it is understandable that many students wonder whether a traditional university education is still worthwhile. AI can now answer questions within seconds, summarize lengthy reports, generate computer code, assist with scientific research, and even help create music, artwork, and videos. Tasks that once required hours of careful work can now be completed much more quickly with the right AI tools. Because of these remarkable capabilities, some people have started asking whether spending 4 years, or even longer, earning a university degree is still the best investment of time. Personally, I think the answer depends on the career a young person hopes to pursue. AI is becoming an incredibly powerful assistant, but it is still a tool rather than a complete replacement for human knowledge and experience. The people who will benefit the most are likely those who know how to combine strong professional skills with the intelligent use of AI. Instead of competing against technology, future generations may find greater success by learning how to work alongside it. Education, therefore, may become less about memorizing facts and more about developing critical thinking, sound judgment, creativity, adaptability, and the ability to ask thoughtful questions that AI can help answer. Many professions will almost certainly continue to require years of formal education despite rapid technological advances. Doctors, nurses, pharmacists, engineers, architects, pilots, lawyers, and many other professionals carry tremendous responsibility. Although AI can provide valuable support by analyzing data or suggesting possible solutions, the final decisions often involve ethics, empathy, communication, and accountability. Imagine visiting a hospital where every diagnosis was made entirely by a computer without any experienced physician reviewing the results. Most people would probably feel uncomfortable with that idea. Human expertise remains essential because every patient, project, and situation is unique. At the same time, professionals who understand AI will likely become even more effective. Doctors may identify diseases earlier, engineers may design safer structures, and researchers may discover new treatments more quickly with AI assistance. Rather than replacing university education, AI may actually encourage universities to modernize their teaching methods. Students could spend less time memorizing information that software can retrieve instantly and more time solving real-world problems, working collaboratively, communicating clearly, and understanding the broader impact of their decisions. Those human qualities will remain valuable regardless of how advanced technology becomes. Another important benefit of attending university is something that cannot easily be measured by examinations or certificates. University offers an environment where students meet people from different cultures, backgrounds, and ways of thinking. Friendships formed during those years often last a lifetime, and conversations outside the classroom can sometimes be just as valuable as formal lectures. Students learn how to manage their time, handle setbacks, complete long-term projects, and work effectively as members of a team. These experiences help build confidence and maturity in ways that online learning alone may not fully replicate. AI can certainly explain a concept or help organize study notes, but it cannot replace every aspect of personal growth that comes from living, learning, and collaborating with others. As workplaces continue to evolve, Employers may place even greater value on communication skills, emotional intelligence, leadership, and adaptability. These qualities are developed gradually through experience, reflection, and meaningful interaction with other people. Technology can accelerate learning, but character is still built through real life. As I continue walking along University Avenue, I notice how the gentle rainfall has transformed the city. The usual traffic noise seems softer, and the steady rhythm of raindrops creates a calming background that almost feels like natural music. The trees lining the boulevard appear greener after receiving a generous drink of water, while the fountains and flower gardens blend beautifully with a misty atmosphere. Some people hurry toward nearby hospitals carrying umbrellas, while others slow down to enjoy the cooler temperatures after several warm summer days. Watching these everyday scenes reminds me that cities are constantly changing, just as technology and society continue to evolve. Yet some things remain timeless: kindness between strangers, dedication to helping others, and the simple pleasure of taking a peaceful walk after a refreshing rain have not changed at all. Perhaps that is one reason I enjoy creating these walking videos. They preserve ordinary moments that might otherwise pass unnoticed, and invite us to appreciate the quiet beauty hidden within our daily routines. Looking ahead, I believe the future will belong not only to people with university degrees, but also to lifelong learners. In previous generations, many people completed their education in their early 20s and relied on that knowledge throughout their careers. Today, technology advances so quickly that continuous learning has become part of everyday life. Whether someone graduates from university, college, completes an apprenticeship, or follows another educational path, maintaining curiosity and a willingness to learn will be increasingly important. AI will continue changing the workplace, creating new opportunities while making some traditional jobs less common. Rather than fearing these changes, we can prepare by strengthening the skills that technology complements instead of replaces. Creativity, integrity, communication, critical thinking, and compassion remain deeply human strengths. As I walk through the peaceful rain on this beautiful Toronto afternoon, these thoughts naturally come to mind. Every generation faces major changes, and perhaps ours is witnessing one of the most significant technological transformations in history. If we approach it with curiosity, responsibility, and an open mind, AI can become a remarkable partner that helps us build a better future, while reminding us of the enduring value of human learning and experience. As my walk along University Avenue gradually continues toward the downtown core, the rain begins to soften into a gentle drizzle. The sidewalks are still glistening, and every building reflects beautifully on the wet pavement. Looking around, I notice how different the city feels compared with only a week ago. During the days when wildfire smoke drifted into southern Ontario, the sky often appeared hazy, the air carried a noticeable smoky smell, and many people chose to remain indoors or wear face masks when they had to go outside. Today, however, everything feels refreshed. The trees seem greener, the flowers brighter, and the air noticeably cleaner. It reminds me how much we often take fresh air for granted until it is temporarily lost. Although one rainy day cannot completely end a difficult wildfire season, it offers hope that firefighters and affected communities may finally receive some assistance from nature. Their dedication deserves our deepest respect. Fighting wildfires is physically demanding and often dangerous work, requiring tremendous courage, teamwork, and perseverance. As we enjoy a peaceful stroll through downtown Toronto, it is worth taking a quiet moment to appreciate everyone working tirelessly to protect Canada's forests, wildlife, homes, and communities. Hopefully, the coming weeks will bring additional rainfall, cooler temperatures, and safer conditions across northern Ontario. Walking through Toronto also reminds me how cities continue to grow while preserving their history. University Avenue has witnessed remarkable changes over the past century, from horse-drawn carriages and streetcars to modern electric vehicles, advanced hospitals, and an increasingly digital society. Every generation has experienced technological breakthroughs that transform everyday life, yet people have always adapted. Artificial intelligence may seem revolutionary today, but history shows that society repeatedly learns to embrace new tools while preserving the values that matter most. Education, curiosity, compassion, and integrity remain just as important as they were decades ago. Perhaps future students will spend less time memorizing information and more time learning how to evaluate sources, solve unfamiliar problems, and collaborate with intelligent software responsibly. Universities themselves may continue evolving by offering more flexible programs, interdisciplinary learning, and practical experience that prepares graduates for careers we cannot even imagine today. Change has always been part of human progress, and every generation contributes something unique. Rather than worrying excessively about the future, perhaps we should focus on becoming adaptable learners who remain open to new ideas while staying grounded in strong principles and genuine respect for others. One of the reasons I enjoy recording these walking videos is that they encourage me to slow down and notice details that I might otherwise overlook. A simple rainy afternoon can become surprisingly memorable when we take the time to observe the reflections on the pavement, listen to the gentle sound of falling rain, or watch people quietly going about their daily routines. Every city has countless stories unfolding at the same moment, yet we often pass by without noticing them because life moves so quickly. Through these walks, I hope to preserve small moments that reflect everyday life in Toronto as it truly is. Years from now, these videos may become more than relaxing walks. They may serve as snapshots of a particular season, a changing skyline involving technology, and even memorable events such as the Ontario wildfire season. Perhaps viewers will watch them not only for relaxation, but also to remember what life felt like during this particular chapter in the city's history. Sometimes the most ordinary moments become the most meaningful memories when enough time has passed. As we come to the end of today's relaxing walk, I would like to thank each of you for joining me on another journey through Toronto. Whether you are watching from Canada or from somewhere else around the world, I truly appreciate you spending part of your day here. Today's steady rainfall reminded us that nature has an incredible ability to restore hope, especially after days of smoky skies caused by distant wildfires. Our walk along historic University Avenue also reminded us that cities continually evolve while preserving the stories of the past. Finally, our conversation about artificial intelligence showed that although technology will undoubtedly reshape education and many professions, qualities such as curiosity, kindness, wisdom, integrity, and lifelong learning will always remain valuable. AI can become a wonderful partner, but the human heart, imagination, and desire to understand one another are things that technology cannot replace. I hope today's peaceful rainy walk has offered a few moments of calm, thoughtful conversation, and quiet reflection. If you enjoyed spending this time together, I look forward to meeting you again in the next walking adventure. Until then, please stay safe, take good care of yourself and your loved ones, and may you always find a little peace wherever your journey leads. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.